You ready, Sarge?
The before, the after.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. 95.7 The Jet, Matt Case, continuing to broadcast live here from Disneyland, where the holidays begin right here. And we're with Stacia Martin. Stacia's been a historian and an artist here for Disney for a long time. Tell me, how many years you've been here?
39. I'm getting to where I shouldn't admit that in public, right?
And you do some amazing animation. Tell me about the work that you've done over the years.
Well, I have the best job in the world. As an artist and an historian, I not only get to create art, this is drawings and paintings and whatever for any possible use, but also I get to document the art of the past, build on it, and create art for the future in the classic styles, and saluting and celebrating the levels of quality and the creative twinkle that made Disney art what it was from the very beginning.
What's amazing about this is, as we're doing this, you are drawing right now a picture of a famous Disney character. It looks like we're getting Mickey, and she's doing this while the interview is happening. You can see the video live, 957thejet.com. Stacia, one quick, real interesting fact that you can give us about Disneyland that nobody knows.
Oh, that nobody knows?
Really quick.
Where I parked, I don't remember. But I'll tell you, there are so many things that not everybody knows. Not that nobody knows, because someone had to put it there. But I'll tell you, in the holidays, we have a great, wonderful new thing, and it only lasts until January 7th. And that is a tour that is the Holiday Time at Disneyland tour. Our guided tour guides take you through the park, not only Disneyland, but also California Adventure, based on the principles of Walt's own Disneyland holiday show from 1962. We hear him in the narrations and things that are on the recordings, and they show you the hidden, secret little tidbits and trivia all about our special holiday decor, the stories behind the store windows and what that means, that decor thing. And you also end up with special treats, collectibles, and reserved seating for the Christmas Fantasy Parade. So it's a wonderful thing.
So cool.
And that's where you can learn a lot more than we'd have time for me to tell you.
All right, folks, every hour, 5 after, your chance to win. Stacia, thank you so much for coming by.
Oh, my pleasure.
It's 95.7 The Jet. Oh my God, I got how you do this without like even, she's drawing and working and talking and chewing gum at the same time. Oh my gosh, you're a pro. You've been doing this like in your sleep.
Well, I've been drawing since I was 2. It did not look like this, I assure you, but it was just that I found that I loved this activity at such an early age that I kept at it. And if you keep at something long enough,
I want to know your grandkids. They're probably like, Grandma, draw us something, Grandma.
No. Well, no, I have nieces and nephews, and I have actually achieved the highest possible level with them. Because you know how normally you pick a child up from school, they want you around the corner so your friends aren't seeing you?
I don't want to see that, man.
No, I have been show and tell. So I have arrived.
that is so, yeah, you know you've arrived in your show and tell. What's your favorite Disney character to draw?
To draw, it would be the adult ducks, Donald, Daisy, Uncle Scrooge, because they demonstrate this great principle that Walt called the plausible impossible, meaning that animation can do things that would not in any way remotely be possible in the real world, but do them so believably that it almost removes how strange it is. It makes you believe in it. So, like, think if Donald's going on his way to Daisy Duck's house for a date, and he's walking down the street, and he's got a box of candy under one arm and a bouquet of flowers, and he's whistling. You're not thinking that's extraordinary. You're waiting for something to happen, not realizing that, of course, in nature, duck beaks do not pucker and cannot whistle, and
no, they can't.
let alone go to the florist shop, or all these strange things. So plausible and possible, and the duck body physiologically as an artist is funny. It's got the webbed feet and the rubber legs and the big feathery caboose, so it's very fun to work with. But I have to say, aesthetically, my favorite characters are from Sleeping Beauty, which is the most highly stylized single animated feature that was produced at the Walt Disney Studios.
What is the most difficult character to draw?
Anything that's very angular, because you'll notice Mickey, Donald, Goofy, all the classic characters, very round, because your hand wants to move in that way naturally. And in the early days of animation, you weren't wanting to create design difficulties for yourself. You wanted to do this as easy as possible, right? So anything that's very geometric isn't an intuitive hand motion, and so you have to work at it to keep those sharp edges more defined than you do having these nice benign squashy circles. So think of like Jafar from Aladdin.
I was going to say, because of the cheekbones were the thing that made me...
And also that makes them look villainous, because he's not huggable. Yeah. He's sharp and scary and dangerous looking. And Maleficent, and people like that, they're sharp and dangerous looking, which is what the villain kind of subliminal implies.
And it's amazing that we're sitting right here in front of the animation theater here, where you know, you kind of get an overview of the history of it and all.
Right, and we have classes in there. Did you know?
I heard about that.
Yes, Animation Academy. You can go in there, and we have a group of artists who will teach you one character per class, slowly and carefully, how to draw different Disney characters. Just a basic portrait or something,
Right.
but to demystify it, so you can see it's like building a snowman. Really, I mean, as Anna and Elsa say, do you want to build a snowman?
Right.
Well, you do if you want to draw Mickey. You need that circle, so therefore you have somewhere to put the pieces.
Right.
If you try to just assemble a bunch of eyes and noses, that's how Impressionism was born. They're not going to really work. So you need to construct it based on a single base. And we have many different characters that we teach through the day here at our Disney California Adventure Park and Animation Academy. It's great fun for all ages.
Oh, good. So maybe there's some hope for me then.
Absolutely.
Because I'm bad even with a stick figure.
No. That you're using straight lines. See, you need to go around.
I need to go around. That's go around. Like Mr. Miyagi, go round. Round circles.
There you go.
Oh
Maybe
my
something
gosh.
to that. So here is your very own personal Mickey, and I can inscribe it to you if you'd like to keep it. Or